So I looked it up. Turns out it was the bottom left one. I don't know how visually you could tell. I mean, I had it down to those two. Oh, man. Whatever.
I'm positive. We must be here. It's the only one that completely matches our surroundings. Okay, here we are. The desalination plant is here.
We're not that far.
No, we follow this route here. We follow any water mains at junctions in the direction of convergence. Even still, there's barely any turns. Look, just memorize this route.
Oh boy, they're coming.
What is it?
Oh, he did have a flare. There they are!
Oh my god!
Wait, what? You're all just running by.
Jess!
Oh boy.
They're afraid of the flare! Let's see. Get behind me!
Oh yeah, let's keep this species alive. Such a wonderful idea, Dr. Sorkin. Don't euthanize these things, keep them alive. It's so beneficial for everyone.
Go, go, go!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. They just ran right through the boxes. Come on, come on, yeah.
I can't open it!
Move over! Dusty!
Jabby, come on!
Ay, ay, ay. Woo! I actually pulled that off. Oh my goodness.
Oh God! Jess! What have I done? I just left her down there! I have to go find her!
What? Back down there? With those monsters? No, Jerry. She needs you safe. Jess is a strong and resourceful girl. She's doing like we are doing. Surviving.
Can't know that! I won't leave her to those animals!
Jerry, look at me. If we go back down there, we won't make it to the bottom of that ladder. The others escaped down the tunnel we were gonna follow. We know where they're going.
The marine exhibit. That's where Laura would take her.
And Yoder is with them.
Oh God.
If we're going to join them again, that is where we have to go. The quickest way we can.
You're right. We should be able to make better time over land.
Can you get us there?
Huh.
It must be to the north, near the outlet of the river.
A big river? With many falls?
Yeah, the big river.
Okay, good. That's something. Let me get my bearings, and we'll figure out how to get there. Por el amor de Dios.
You know where we are?
Let me think. It's been so long. This is my first time back on the island in nearly 12 years.
Huh. Really?
Engine has changed it so much.
12 years?
Nima, this island. There's more to it, isn't there? To you, I mean.
Yes. It is very dear to me.
Tell me.
I grew up here, you know.
She's finally gonna tell us her
Below its
backstory.
trees.
Nice.
My people were fishermen. We would make our homes near the water during the fishing season. I loved the water. I would swim in the ocean. So far. That's why my father called me Nima.
I see now. You and your family used to live on this island?
My family, everyone, my whole tribe. This had been our home for thousands of years. I could go anywhere. Run in the jungle, climb the trees. These monsters. There was never anything like them on this island before. It was all very peaceful before Injun bought the island from Costa Rica.
Huh.
What does your name mean?
It means little fish. You know, like the ones that have so many colors.
I didn't realize this island had been inhabited before. Injun moved your people?
They promised us homes and medicine, education.
Wow.
They didn't keep their promise.
Was it Hammond who
from
did
the
it? Was it
point of view,
the
they did.
company?
But the homes were slums and the medicine was extra or half-used or contaminated. We had schools but no teachers. The island is so different now. I know the island. It's part of me. But when Injun came to the island, important men from Costa Rica came and asked my father to go back with them. They wanted my father to make a good impression so that Costa Rica could ask Injun for a good deal of money for our island. When he was in Costa Rica, he was asked to
Spared
cut
no
his hair and
expense.
wear a suit so that he wouldn't seem simple to the Injun people.
Spared no expense. Hammond, the man who made all this. He runs Injun. It's something he always says. He'll spend whatever it takes to make the park a success.
So, he spent it all on the dinosaurs, not on my people. I felt as I feel now. My father was different. I knew him, but some part of him had been lost.
I'm sure it was a very difficult time for your father.
I know he wanted what was best for our people. He was too trusting. They took advantage of him.
He sounds like a brave man. Were you too close?
When we were on the island, yes. We were always together. My father was an awa, a spiritual healer.
Huh.
He sang for Sibo, who created the earth. He was very important to our tribe. But after we left the island, he would not keep up the old traditions. He was always unhappy.
Huh. Sibo?
What is Sibo?
That mountain there, it is like a house, my father said.
Huh.
My people believe that the animals of the world built it. Before Injun, and my father and I would go to the ocean to fish. When I would swim in the ocean, my father would say, Nima, little fish! Little fish, do not swim so far. I cannot catch you so far out. When Injun came to move us to Costa Rica, I became very angry with my father. Whatever he would tell me to do, I would refuse. But he would never be angry with me. He would say that I am a fish
like
who
Jess.
would never eat the fisher's bait. He was right. To me, everything had a string attached.
You remind me of Jess. I mean, that's how it used to be with us before the divorce. I'd take her to the museums or to the zoo. She'd always climb up onto things, you know, such a climber.
Huh.
She can't not climb over things, into things. Climbed into a tiger pen once.
Huh.
With a live tiger.
Wow.
But not anymore.
No, things haven't been the same since the divorce.
Do you still blame him?
Do you still blame him for everything?
No, I have forgiven him. I know to blame Injun now. He would always remind me of my stubbornness. I believe that's how I must always be. You know, no ties, no temptation. But then I had Atlanta, my mariquita.
Lana?
She is almost of an age where she will outgrow my protection.
Huh.
Young girls on the streets in my neighborhood, they get snatched up by local cartels, run drugs, or worse, some just disappear.
Wow.
Now there is no choice. Everything I do for her. Now I am the fisher, and at the same time, I have come to a way in my life where I must always chase the bait.
You named your daughter Atlanta?
Yes, it's a beautiful name. I named her after the city. That's where I will take her after this job.
Huh.
That's a good, strong name.
To Atlanta, Georgia.
And a good city.
Yeah.
I want for Atlanta to be free. I want for her to have opportunities that I didn't have.
Change your life.
I just hope I can be there for her the way my father was there for me. She can be stubborn like her mother used to be and refuse the fisher's bait. I think I know now it's a good way to be. I think that my father believed that too.
Just changed my life too. Choose my second wife, second daughter. Apparently, I'm the genetic carrier of rebellion because both my daughters got it. I worked so hard to protect Jess and keep her out of
And
trouble.
well, Sarah ended
What
up with
about you?
Ian Malcolm.
Did you
so
turn out so good
we
because
know
your
she's
parents
lost.
kept you out of trouble?
Me? I was a little hellion myself. Uncontrollable. It's in my genes. Oh, now you know this is different. Still, one thing Jess really hasn't had in her life is a present father figure.
Your father must be proud.
Well, you've turned into quite the capable woman. Your father must be very proud of you.
Thank you, Jerry. I should have realized that sooner, though.
I'm sure he knew. Nima, look,
What is it?
Sorry about the island.
I'm sorry about what InGen has done to your island. This isn't the way things should have been done.
I don't blame you, Jerry. You're a good person. I see that.
But I take my pay from InGen. I owe you something.
All right, Jerry. Enough talk.
You know where we are?
I have a good idea. It's a difficult hike.
There
You
we
feel
go, got the
rested.
trophy.
Hungry,
Finding
a
Nima.
little thirsty, but I just want to get to Jess.
I know, Finding
Good.
Nima. Get it? Yeah, just keep that conversation going, learn all of her backstory, and you'll get that trophy.
Did you guess Dilophosaurus?
What?
That was actually the call of a whooping swan.
Oh gosh, an
Dinosaurs shared many
automatic
features with
speaker.
modern-day birds. For instance, we now know that many theropod dinosaurs
Wow,
with
look at this
Jurassic
thing.
Park vocal organs are just like modern birds. We are arriving at the fourth of 7 lookouts along the tour. Your Jurassic Park tour vehicle will stop for 5 minutes to let you stretch your legs and take photographs of our
Oh
animals.
my goodness.
Next stop, the Jurassic Park Marine Facility and Aquarium.
Well, that's convenient.
Would you look at this?
What is it now?
What are they? They look like feeder tanks. This could be a hatchery.
Oh boy.
A hatcher what?
They're raising these fish to feed another animal, like at Marine World.
Huh.
Like the killer whales?
Precisely.
Except the mosasaur has, yeah.
That's a lot of fish.
Probably a
How
little
many
bigger and
whales
more
are they
dangerous than a
feeding?
killer whale.
I don't know. It looks like each of these tanks could feed 3 or 4 orcas per
She
day.
doesn't know what's
Oh,
here?
you're a
Yeah,
fish expert
right.
now.
I can make an educated guess.
I'll bet she knows exactly what's here.
Look, there's a sign over there. It looks like a schedule or something.
This is a hatchery. That's the stocking schedule for the tanks.
Some tells me these fish aren't for feeding whales, huh, Doc? Hold up. Here's some.
Oh boy, what now?
All clear.
Oh, it was them.
Dad!
Jess! Oh, thank God. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Just, can we go home now?
I'm so glad you two are safe, Jerry. How did you manage to get here?
We climbed out of the tunnels through a service hatch near one of the tour routes. Luckily, someone left the tour program running. Thanks.
You mean...
Dr. Sorkin, the phones are not working.
What?
I'm
I thought they
sorry?
did
There is
fix
no
the phones.
dial tone. You said the phones would be working here.
That's odd. My control terminal showed that the main lines here were active. Unless... Of course. Everything is controlled by the computer systems, even the phones. If the power outage outlasted the battery backups, then the system is probably just waiting to be booted up.
Get us to the phones, Doc. We don't have a lot of time.
Mr. Yoder, I refuse to be pushed around by you any longer.
Look, this isn't a day trip. If we don't contact InGen and get another helicopter out here for you all, the next flight over the island is gonna be a wing of B-52s carrying holy hellfire.
What?
That's right, Doc. They're gonna murder all your precious little pets and sink this island into the Pacific.
Oh man, I knew it! They're gonna
Dios
nuke
mío.
the place!
That's what you meant by ground zero?
Yeah!
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? This is my home!
What do you mean you're home? I didn't tell you earlier because I thought we'd be off the island by now.
This island is the ancestral home of her people.
Wait, what is Dr. Sorkin
Oh
doing?
no.
Laura. Wait, what are you?
Where is she going?
I don't know.
I knew it. I knew she was gonna
This
do something.
rotunda. It's where the control room is. She's going to the phones without us.
Damn it! Get that elevator back up here!
You know what it is? She's trying to, you know, do something to try and save them and to
Oh, they've really made a
prevent
lot
them
of
from getting
progress in
nuked.
construction here. Paleozoic, huh? Well, most of the specimens here aren't really from the Jurassic period anyway.
She's gonna try and do whatever she can to save the dinosaurs from getting nuked.
Ah, Paleozoic. From
Don't let them
oldest
in on the
to
plan.
newest.
Just go ahead and do it
Cambrian,
yourself.
Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, Permian.
Huh.
Interesting concept. Living fossils. I guess you can't expect a mosquito to feed on fish swimming hundreds of meters under the sea.
This little pool is cool. Were these creatures all cloned like the dinosaurs?
No, these aren't actually extinct animals, Jess. They live in the oceans today. They're called living fossils because they haven't evolved much from the ancient fossil forms discovered by paleontologists.
Oh, is that a horseshoe crab?
Could be. To be honest, I don't really know all that much about sea fauna.
Huh.
Fauna.
Huh. Oh boy. I think that's the mosasaur.
What is that supposed to be?
I don't know. Looks like a mosasaur.
Mosa what? It looks kind of scary.
Well, it's sort of a sea lizard of sorts. You think of a big moray eel with a crocodile head.
And bigger than a
Croco eel? Great.
an orca.
Sounds
Or
charming.
great white.
Don't worry, there are no sea creatures on my list of park animals.
Yeah,
Then
right.
what are all the feeder fish for?
Feeder fish?
Yeah, we came through a big room filled with tanks of fish. Laura said they were for feeding other animals, like whales.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions.
Another dinosaur that they made without anyone's knowledge. They made a mosasaur and no one knows about it.
How you holding up, Jess?
I can't stop shaking. I'd literally rather be back in jail for shoplifting. I'm just so tired of running, Dad.
I know, me too. But we're safe for now.
For now. It's about Nima and you.
How did you two get here so fast?
A tour vehicle picked us up.
Great. Here I was running for my life in those tunnels, and you two are on a date.
A date? Give me a break.
Why do you have an aquarium here? Can you even clone an ancient fish?
Not as far as I know. I don't know of any amphibious mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, you remember how the tour explained that we get our dino DNA from fossilized mosquitoes,
Yeah.
right? Mosquitoes can't exactly bite an animal that spends its life underwater.
That's an
Oh,
excellent
yeah.
point.
Good point.
So yeah, it's like, so then how did they get DNA to clone the mosasaur?
Dad, I'm so sorry I caused all this trouble.
Hey, this isn't your fault.
It is! With the smoking, the dinosaurs, the stealing, my grades. I don't mean to be such a screw up all the time.
Look, Jess, I know I can come down on you hard sometimes. I feel like I have to cram months of being a dad into the few short days I get with you. But you're an amazing young woman. I'm proud of you, and I don't want you to have to make the same mistakes I've made.
Aw, that was nice. I wanna go home.
I don't want to do this anymore, Dad. Can't we just wait here for another rescue?
No, because they're gonna nuke
That's
the
what we're gonna
place.
do. But first we have to call for that other rescue.
What if it goes just as bad as the first one?
Hey, look at me. We'll get through this. What do I always say about the glass of water being half full or half empty, huh?
Hey, I ordered a beer.
That's my girl.
Okay, that is kind of a funny response to that old phrase. Hey, I ordered a beer.
I'll be over by the info desk, okay?
Yeah, Dad.
Information.
Information. Sure could use some now.
Whoa. You see that sign there?
Oh, good. Instructions. Insert operator's key into key slot. Okay. Etc. etc. Code expires in 24 hours. Morning operations reset procedure. Turn key counterclockwise to input notch and hold for 3 seconds. Keypad will reset and beep 3 times. Turn key clockwise to reset. Enter previous code, then new code. Huh, that's easy enough.
If we just knew what the codes were. Ah.
Very clever. Looks like they're using numbers from the dates of the Paleozoic era as daily key
And
codes.
it changes every day.
Okay. So the plaque for the Paleozoic era preceded the oldest period at the display. Maybe the sequence doesn't start at the beginning of the week. Today is Saturday. I need Friday's code.
Really? Huh. Hold on a second.
There's enough here for me to deduce the order, if I can just recall the order of the display.
So we have to remember which of these goes in that order. I see. So we have to check what Friday's one is.
Oh, what is that mnemonic?
Car.
Camels often sit down carefully.
Paleo.
Perhaps they're... yada, yada, yada.
Okay, so car and paleo. Oh, Nima's over here. Everything all right, Nima? Probably not. She just found out her home's gonna get nuked.
Is everything all right between you two?
Mind your own business and get the elevator running.
I wasn't talking to you.
No more fighting. Things are bad enough as they are.
I need to get the elevator running.
Okay. Whoops.
Shoot! I have no idea what the key code is.
Nope. Wrong.
No? Only 9,999 combinations to go.
Alright, so at least I kind of had an idea of what to do about the key turning. Now I need to go back over here and figure out what order it's supposed to go in. Let's see.
Paleozoic, Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, Permian.
Huh. Paleozoic, Cam, Ord, Sil, Dev, Carb, Per. Huh. What are the ones missing?
I'll be over by the info desk, okay?
Yeah, Dad.
Huh. What are the cards here? I think it's Permian. That
Permian. Sounds right.
It was after car, so let's do Permian for Friday.
Okay, best guess.
9251. So
This is my best guess.
9251.
I'll try it at the elevator.
My memory was right. Come on. It doesn't let me give me an option to just gives me that button press to walk away. Oh wait, I have to wait 3 seconds, that's right.
9251. All right.
Yes, I got
New
it.
code. Let's keep it simple.
Was that 4 5s? He's checking the embryos. Come on, frame rate. Stop dropping on me.
Hey, don't open that. Are you crazy? Someone will see.
Relax.
See what?
Uh-oh.
Damn it, you careless idiot.
What was that thing? Some kind of spy gear?
Yeah, that's right. Top secret. In fact, if you tell anyone about it, I'll have to kill you.
You won't lay a finger on her.
I was just kidding around.
Everyone, I got the elevator working.
About time.
What's going on here?
Nothing. We're all cool.
While carrying the Barbasol can in complete visual sight.
Oh, jeez, get over it. Let's go.
Yeah,
we don't got all
Are
day.
you guys coming or not? So now we gotta find out, do they actually stop this bombing? Or do they just get out of there and let the bombing happen? Because otherwise, wouldn't this kind of need to be explained when it comes to Jurassic World? We'll have to see what happens here. And what is Dr. Sorkin doing? Hopefully she's not going to do like a something to get all the
Dad,
animals off the
my
island or
ears.
something.
What's
Get
going
them to
on?
the mainland.
The
Be
Lagoon
free,
of
animals! Be free!
Spectacular is housed in a pressurized underwater
Be safe!
environment.
Survive!
We suggest you pinch your nose and push your breath to equalize
Yeah,
your
I'm saying you're
ears
free to
while we
kill people,
descend.
but oh well,
If you
as long as you're
experience any
free.
lasting discomfort or feel unusually giddy, let your attendant know immediately.
Giddy?
They're talking about nitrogen narcosis. It's a risk of breathing pressurized air.
What makes you the expert?
She's like,
I, saw it in a movie. Whoa! Is that where we're going?
whoa.
I think so.
Some kind of facility or lab in the water. Look at this. There's Sorkin.
My God. Wasn't expecting any of this.
This is so cool.
Yeah, just wait till you see what's down here. And tell me whether or not you think it's cool.
Careful. I'll lead.
Cool. Look at that.
I want to speak with Hammond.
She wants to speak with Hammond?
No, this can't wait. Can you connect me to Mr. McGuire? Or no, Peter Ludlow.
Peter Ludlow. Yeah, right, like he's gonna care.
Please hurry.
He's probably gonna be
No,
totally in favor of the
look.
bombing.
This is Dr. Lawrence.
Oh, I have a
Sorkin.
bad
I am an
feeling
employee
about
of the
this.
park. I am still on the premises. Get me somebody.
Yeah, I doubt she's gonna open the door for you, man.
Mr. Parker, I do not need rescuing. I do not want the bombing waylaid. I want it stopped. What? It's not contaminated. This is a wildlife preserve.
Preserve? It was a theme park.
These animals are not diseased. They are extremely endangered.
No king, because they already were extinct.
You're not listening to me.
Oh, I thought that was gonna keep going.
It's locked from the inside.
Oh, now it gives me the option to do something else or go somewhere else. Okay. Nothing else? Nope. Funny how we're not really seeing anything swimming by. Ain't that interesting? Anything else I can observe? Nope.
Hey, Dad! This looks like an intercom up here.
What? Where? Good find, honey. Laura, it's me, Jerry. Laura?
Jerry, I hear you, and I'm glad you're here. This is gonna be a lot easier now.
What the heck?
What have you been doing?
We're gonna stop the bombing, Jerry. This island must be preserved.
What did she just lock them in?
I have taken the remaining survivors hostage.
Oh my
There are 4
gosh.
others, 3 Americans and 1 Costa Rican. I won't let them go unless the plans to bomb the island are completely
I'll
rescinded.
bet they're probably like, yeah, sure, whatever. So what?
You have no right to hold us like this!
Great, the game froze on this screen. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Rights are just an ideological construct.
Don't turn this into a philosophy debate!
What rights do the dinosaurs have? Don't they have the right to survive? Do their rights outweigh any of ours?
It is not our rights versus theirs. Our dinosaurs are phantoms. Majestic as they may be, alive as they may be. We brought them into a world that is no longer prepared for them. We have a responsibility to keep them isolated and under rein for the safety of our ecosystem.
Exactly.
It's not rights, it's responsibility.
Exactly.
And we have a responsibility to preserve our creations and allow them a chance to survive on their own terms.
That's the true for regular animals, not cloned dinosaurs.
Billy, will InGen stop the bombing?
Doubt it. InGen is not the one dropping bombs, it's the US military, and the contingency is based around a biohazard cover story. She may just be delaying the inevitable.
If you don't offer me some sort of guarantee that the island will be preserved, I will have to escalate matters. This is lunacy! Fine, put the military on the phone. Hello? Hello?
He hung up on her.
You want to see contamination of the global ecosystem?
Oh gosh.
What are they saying? Are they going to stop the bombs? Laura, there are other options here. Holding us against our will to save the dinosaurs is only one poorly thought out solution. You're smarter than that, Laura.
I know, Jerry. I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
I clearly expressed the consequences of threatening this island. I scored a line in the sand that has been ignored and trampled over by InGen, by the government, and now I exercise my resolve.
Laura?
I'm going to free the mosasaur.
Are you
Are you
insane?
mad? A land dinosaur paddling to the mainland is one thing, but you're talking about releasing an apex predator into over 70% of the global ecosystem
It's only one. It can be recaptured.
before it eats the last of the humpbacks?
Oh, don't be dramatic.
Laura, don't.
You're talking about animal rights and you're like condemning all the other marine wildlife with letting the mosasaur go. You care about more the rights of one mosasaur compared to all the other marine life that it will consume.
Plan B.
You'll destroy the food chain. Wow. I'm telling you, I knew Dr. Sorkin was going to be really bad news. So, when we come back, we are going to try and stop Dr. Sorkin from committing a horrendous mistake. Stay tuned.